Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 32, and it's called Hope. For some reason I thought that this week's episode was called Starting Slime. You said in the wrong channel. For some reason I thought this week's episode was called Despair, but that was last week's episode. So now we're at Hope, so that gives me hope. So if last week was the worst Despair, then it wasn't as bad as I thought. And if we're already getting back to Hope, then that's nice. Maybe though, it could be that this episode is more Despair and then it ends with Hope. I don't know. So we'll only find that out if I watch now. Honk is playing a game over there. If you guys hear him, I'm sorry. Bye Cherry, bye Dark Shadow, bye everyone who's can't stick around for if you haven't watched Slime. To everyone that is here, Hunter, Sotos, Basilisk, Matty, Elizabeth, Anderson, Mingo, Adam, did I say Mike? Tiago, thank you guys for being here. And a shout out to Mike who is going to edit these. And he puts them up on YouTube super fast. In one day. Okay, so I am ready. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you enjoy my reaction as well.
魔王クレイマンはマリオネットマスターの2つ名の通り、意のままに配下を操り、私に与えられた任務はテンペストの内定でした。そして指示に従い、大魔法アンチマジックエリアを発動しました。私の心臓はクレイマンの秘術、マリオネットハートによって奪われました。それ以来、彼に従う他に生きる道はありませんでした。それで、クレイマンがうちにちょっかいを出す理由は何だ？彼はこのように話していました。これから面白くなる。予想外の展開になりましたが、大戦争が起きますよ。クレイマン、自分の手を汚すことなく手駒を思うがままに操る。厄介なやつだな。見たところ彼女はウィザード。アンチマジックエリアでは普通の人間と変わらない。捨て駒にされたか。ミューランの処遇についてはひとまず保留だ。それまで迎賓館にて軟禁させてもらう。
わかりました。見張りをつけておきます。
リムル様、ポーションが効きません。空間属性のスキルによるもので、治療しようにも傷口に直接働きかけることができないのです。そうか。大賢者、空間属性の影響を確認しました。グラトニーにて影響を捕食しますか？もちろんイエスだ。あれ、おいら助かったっすか？
さすがはリムル様。
よかった。
That was a kid's smile. That's new. I've never seen. I've seen this now a few times in this episode. This kind of way of shading. That's new. I don't remember this ever being a thing. This way of shading. It's like it's.
ところでシオンはどうした？まさか一人で仕返しに行ったんじゃないだろうな。いや、あいつならありえるか。
She did. She did.
リムル様。小武蔵。
Oh. And here's the despair.
シオンは襲撃者が狙った子供をかばって結界による弱体化で思うように動けず。リムル様。
しばらく一人にしてくれ。
わかりました。
Oh, shame.
どうしてこんなことに。
国計算不能。
どうするのが正解だった。
国理解不能。
ああ、俺が間違っていたのか。
国計算不能、理解不能、回答不能。完全なる死者の蘇生に関する魔法は検出されませんでした。
そうか。いつまでもここでこうしてはいられないな。遺体はやがて朽ち、魔素に還元され消えてしまうだろう。
The mask is meant to suppress things, right?
リムルさん、来てくれたのか。少し待ってくれ。そろそろみんなを眠らせてやらないと。あのね、可能性は低いけど、ほとんどないかもしれないんだけど、でもあるの。死者が蘇生したというおとぎ話が。死者の蘇生か。まるで夢物語だな。可能性がゼロでないなら十分だ。詳しく聞かせてくれ、エレン。
Ironic. I was thinking that them being dead and us being told that they're dead is so odd. Like, we didn't... A death in a show is a huge moment. So her just dying off screen doesn't really make sense to me. And then for a whole episode, we weren't sure. And then this episode, they just take us to her and shows us she's dead. Show us she's dead. It felt odd. So I expected something like this. Like is there? And now she comes with, I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but.
町の四方に西方正教会の集団が陣取っています。各々の陣で魔法装置なるものを守っており、どうやらこれらが弱体化の結界を作り出しているようです。
無力化できそうか。
不意をつけば一角くらいは。
わかった。お、いいの。これは魔導王朝サリオンに伝わるおとぎ話。
So she just now revealed that she's not a human.
ある少女とドラゴンの物語。竜と人との間に生まれ、竜皇女として育つ少女。竜皇女を支配しようとした国王に古竜を殺されてしまった。少女は嘆き、悲しみ、怒り狂った。父より
Maitland!
力で国王と十数万人の
It's Maitland's hair!
一国を滅ぼしてしまう。すると少女は魔王へと開花し、それに伴い古竜は奇跡の復活を果たしたのだ。だが
So now Rimuru must become a demon lord to revive everyone.
死と同時に魂を失った古竜はカオスドラゴンへと変貌していた。かつて友であったカオスドラゴンを封印し、これが魔王となった竜皇女の最初の偉業となった。しかし意志なき魔物になられても意味がない。この町は今結界に覆われているでしょ。
国絶命した者の魂は本来拡散消滅しますが、2種の結界に阻まれ残存している可能性があります。
Oh, I like this.
その確率は
I like this.
14%。
円周率並みとは、俺が魔王になりさえすれば。
But how? How?
エレン、俺に魔王になれって言ったのと同じだぞ。それに私ね、
Excuse me.
本名はエリューン・グリムワルトっていうの。魔導王朝サリオンの王家に連なる家系なんだ。お嬢様。
俺たちはエレンお嬢様の護衛として一緒に国を出てきたんです。
そうだったのかよ。
黙っててすいません。
リムルさんが魔王になったら私が関与したのがいずれバレると思う。でもいいの、この町のみんなを私も助けてあげたい。 それにパルムス王国も西方聖教会のやり方も許せないもの。
お嬢様がそうおっしゃるのなら護衛として異論はありませんよ。もちろんです。
いい仲間だ。羨ましいな。
I like it. I'm sometimes when a character is just brought back to life, it can oftentimes be vexing, but if a show does it once or twice, especially when it comes to a fantasy like this, I don't really mind as long as it gives me some kind of reason. And I like this because the magic barrier was the only reason they died in the first place, because Xion was weakened, but now it might be the reason that they can come back to life too. So yeah, that's really poetic in a way. So it's exciting.
俺はシオンたちの魂が拡散しないようさらに3つ目の結界を張った。
Wow.
念のための措置である。
個体名リムルテンペストはすでに魔王種を獲得しています。
魔王種を獲得？どういうことだ？
カイ、魔王種の有無は魔素量、保有スキルなどが真なる魔王として覚醒するに足るか否かを指します。オークディザスターを捕食した時点で獲得していました。条件を満たせば真なる魔王へと進化が可能です。おとぎ話から推測するに種を発芽させるには養分が必要です。養分となるのは人間の魂、必要となるのは1万名分以上。
But you can't.
そうか。
バイムスと西方聖教会の連合軍がこちらへ進行中とのことです。その数およそ2万。
ちょうどよかった。
よかったとは。
いや、大したことじゃない。報告ありがとな。
いえ、では。
Oof. Well, at least he's not going to the kingdom of Falmus and attacking the whole country indiscriminately. Like, just imagine in this. The people of Falmus probably believe these monsters are bad too, because that's what the king has taught them and said, we're sending all our men to go defeat these evil monsters that could come and hurt you one day, and that blah 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 blah. And those people in the kingdom of Falmouth might believe the monsters to be bad people, but they don't even know them. They are going about their own lives. They've been fed these lies to fear them, and in some way it's justified in the sense that there are monsters that have killed people and that do bad things to humans because of the feud between humans and people. So if some random monster of what happens upon you and your family in the woods, they might kill you. So it's fair to be like wary, but this king of Falmouth is legitimately lying to his people and feeding them these lies, knowing that he's not doing it because of anything they did. He's doing it because they threaten his rule and his prosperity. So don't laugh at me. But I'm glad we can see here the king of Falmouth has launched an attack, made a declaration of war. He planted a bad seed in there, those people, to make them look bad. And then he did a preemptive attack, which was wrong. But Rimuru didn't fly into a fit of rage and go attack the whole kingdom of Falmouth. He talked to everyone, he gathered his stuff, and now, luckily, they're marching on the way, and he is now going to attack the people that are actively coming to attack them, and that will give him the power to revive his own people. That's pretty amazing. Yay, Rimuru! I mean, I know that this is a fantasy. It's not like the same, but I still like how it shows that kind of not, what is that word from stupid haste in war? Like, he doesn't just fly up in a fit of rage and anger and go attack them and commit war crimes and whatnot. Yes, they did bad things, and yes, they basically declared war on them, and Rimuru could go there and fucking eat that whole kingdom, I believe. But he's not gonna do that, and now they send him an army, and he's gonna eat that army. I don't know, Rimuru is a very great example of a leader, and it's almost, I want to say, it's almost unrealistic because it's like, who is this damn perfect? Not even perfect. Rimuru isn't even perfect, but he's just, this is what a leader should be like. Way more, I don't know, can someone come up with a word for what a good leader must be? Obviously, a leader must be held to different standards than your average human who gives into temptation and anger and all kinds of things and corruption. Rimuru is, he cares about his people. He is patient, he is kind, but he is strong. He will fight if need be and protect his people, fair. Like, Rimuru is just a really great leader, and more, I don't know, in our world, it seems, because of the kind of leaders we have, it seems like this is unrealistic for a leader to be. But it's not really. It's just that we don't hold our leaders to good standards. And all a leader needs to do for us is feed us pretty words, and then we support them and we give all our power to them. And we trust and believe in them. A leader should be held to different standards, yes, but we shouldn't give all our power to them so that they will then be corrupted, because absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I like that Rimuru has shown us that he gives responsibility to he doesn't just rule over them and tell them what to do. He empowers them so they can take care of themselves, even if he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So he's not like this overlord and that they just worship. He is involved in the community. They are involved with him. He's involved with them. And he cares about them. And I don't know. He's just a really great. He has a computer to help make decisions too. But that's my point. It's how do I say? It's not like in our world, but at least this and this and this. Like, what I'm saying in our world is we give one person all the power and that will corrupt them. I'm trying to point out the things that, yes, this is a fantasy, like I just said, but this is the things that he does right, that we as people can implement in our own lives, in our own leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has unrealistic things about him, but there's a lot of realistic things that I like in him as a character. And he has, what I like about him as well is that he has a council of people. He doesn't make decisions by himself based on his emotions, based on his power. He sits down, he talks to people. He even listened to Mulan, who was the one that did a lot of this. But now in the end, what's interesting is it might be thanks to her and her barrier that these people were saved too. So that's how she might be redeemed. But okay, recap. Rimuru is a great character, and I already said that yes, this is a fantasy, so it's not like we should think, oh, all our leaders should be like Rimuru, but there's a lot of aspects of him that makes him a great leader that we can analyze and unpack, and that's very easily obtainable for a good leader, even in our world. And the problem is we do have people like that, but we find them, I think, oftentimes, and then we give all our power to them, and then absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's the one flaw. I think we do have great leaders, but then we give them too much power. No one person should be that powerful. It should be more like him, where he takes counsel of others, empowers others, so that he's not here high above them. He's just slightly above them to lead them, but they're falling close behind. Does that make sense?
Miura, 処罰を決めた。お前には死んでもらう。
旦那、待ってくれ。ミュラは本当に。クルシス、
何してるヨウム。ミューランを連れてさっさと逃げやがれ。
好きだったわ、ヨウム。
Just wait. Why did you have to lead with that, Rimuru? He's gonna probably revive her, but
私が生きてきた中で初めて惚れた男。今度は悪い女に騙されないようにね。いい覚悟だ。
一生かけて償うよ。だから。ああ、そんな。ミューラ
よし、うまくいったようだな。あれ、なんで私生きて。3秒くらいは死んでたかな。ま、死んでもらうとは言ったが殺すつもりなんてなかったし。
国個体名ミューランの疑似心臓は正常に作動しています。
よし。クレイマンがミューランに仕込んだこの仮初めの心臓は盗聴に使われていたんだ。盗聴？暗号化された電気信号を発信させクレイマンの元へ届けられていた。欺くためにミューランは死んだと思わせたかったんだ。怖い思いさせてすまんな。
oh.
ではこの鼓動は仮初めの心臓を参考に作った疑似心臓だよ。
Oh.
いえ、リムル様、どんなに言葉を尽くしても感謝を伝えきれません。手伝ってほしいことがあるんだ。なんでしょう。今お前が死んで生き返ったようにシオンたちも生き返る可能性がある。できるのですか？あくまで可能性の話だ。少しでも成功率を上げるためできる手は全て打つ。私、せっかく自由になれた身ですけど、人間の短い一生分くらいなら束縛されてもいいと思っています。
それって。あ、慰めはやめよ。それにどうせヨウムは人間だから100年かそこらの寿命だ。その後は俺の番ってことで。何言ってやがる。そんなこと考えてやがったか、クソ狼が。あ、今なんつったクソ人間。クソ狼。
ところでヨウム、お前にも頼みたいことがあるんだ。
旦那の頼みなら何でも。
ファルムス王国の新しい国王になってくれ。
おお、任せろ。
Oh.
つまりだ、今こちらにも。
Oh my god, this is so good. I love this story so much. They really... Wow, I love it. I think the people who think they can make the world a better place through power are people who are willing to bend their morals to achieve it. I feel the best leaders are ones who don't want to lead but feel compelled to. Definitely agree. Did I say something opposite to that? But I agree. But we can talk about it more after.
向かっているファルムス王国の軍勢を国王とその幹部もろとも殲滅する。すると残された国民が困るだろう。そこでお前の出番だ。
Well, look at Rimuru caring about other people.
ファルムス王国を統治し、俺たちと国
That have nothing to do with the damn war declared by the king that fed his people lies. I like how you just keep it, you know, amongst the people who actually are going to hurt you. Because you have so much power. It's very responsible of you. You can wipe everyone out, but no, you focus it down at least somewhat. I like that. You know what pisses me off a lot? When, on a certain other show, I just want the person to be this, and then people are like, oh, what, you're so idealistic and unrealistic. You want them to just sit down and talk and have cookies and biscuits and make friends, and like, if that would have worked, then blah 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 blah. Like, who the fuck said I didn't want to fight, or I didn't think a fight would help, or I didn't, like, no one said. I just didn't think that he needs to eat the whole kingdom of Falmus, even though they probably think poorly of them because they're monsters.
俺が王だと。
いいだろ、俺だって魔王になるんだ。お前も付き合えよ。リムル様はあなただからお願いしてるのよ。私も応援するから波乱万丈に生きてみたら。
俺も付き合ってやるぜ。そばでお前が死ぬのを。分かっ ったやるよ任せてくれ
よし
Holy crap! This man went from like a wandering warrior to a hero to a king thanks to Rimuru. Holy shit.
議題は今後の人間への対応とシオンたちの蘇生についてだ
I did not like this episode. Reviving the dead would lower the score for me. I like Xion and the Goblin, but if they showed them dead, they still should be dead to me. Nah, I'm pretty loose and chill with reviving the dead in fantasy shows, especially ones that is very much like isekai. It's like almost like I don't know how to say this. And that's because I'm kind of used to it. For me, I don't like it coming out of nowhere. Like there's so even not even in anime, in even movies that I've watched, the dead gets revived all the time in fantasies. But usually, when it's done well, it has a big cost, or it's explained really well why it's possible. Or sometimes it just doesn't work out. What I don't like it is when it's overused and it's like, oh, here's a big sad moment, they're dead. Boop, wait, they're not. Like that's annoying, especially when it happens a lot. But as a plot point, reviving the dead is quite commonly used, and I don't really have a problem with it in this case because, for me, we're given a very good reason why it's possible and how it can happen. I'm kinda still angry. I want to see Rimuru to eat them all. You mean the people that kill them? With monsters, they're more made up of magic. So if this is limited to demon lords, this is actually workable. Yeah, I like it. I like this in fantasy. Oh, Oskodo! Thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry I had to say a bit late, but thank you. Hidden rule of the bro code: you can take the girl when your bro has kicked the bucket. That is actually quite common as well in some stories where one dies and then the other. But it's weird. I don't know how to feel about that, but we will never see it. So they changed a few locations where things were explained. In the anime, you mean? Now for my joke comment. So, for the cost of 10,000 filthy human souls, with another 10,000 to burn, we get a badass demon lord and the unlikely prospect of reviving a group of hobgoblins equal to pi. Jesus Christ, that sounds fucking cheap. Worth it? I mean. Oh. Yeah, it makes sense to me. And I mean, it's an army on the way to attack all these people. To attack not people but all of them, and it's not like they might attack. They've already declared war, killed hundreds of people and children already. So it's like, you know, I'm totally team Rimuru on this one. I don't know why people of a certain other anime think that I'm against war, like I'm a pacifist. I'm not a pacifist. I understand that sometimes fighting is necessary, but I think that there's a better way to go about things. So can we consider the King of Falmouth as an Uber driver? He's basically delivering food to Rimuru. Yami's dimension / cut into this dimension. What? See, I am all for this episode being called Hope and things turning around, but I still want those people who invaded to pay. So please give us hope, but please make this suffer. But I mean, didn't we just get told that they will be eaten? But I guess that's how... almost called fucking Sotos Usopp. How? How did I... why? Why did I call Sotos Usopp? But I wanted to say that's probably how Sotos feels. Rimuru. By the way, I'm going to murder their whole army, their king, their leaders, and then devour all their souls. Can you take over the country so we can establish peaceful relations? Yeah. The people who are coming to kill them clearly don't want peaceful relations. They've killed our people and they're coming to kill more. So we're going to fight back and we're going to win. But there are innocent people in their kingdom that don't have anything to do with this. So they'll probably need a leader afterwards. So will you then lead them? That is how war works. Or how war should work, in my opinion. I'm just closing the door because having Haku giggle every now and then is kind of annoying. They put Black Clover's title. It was probably a mistake. But this was a really good episode. I really liked it. It was... No, it was really good. I really liked it. Let's see. Score. Shuna looked cute. Indeed, she did. Seasonals. Episode 8, I guess. Not annoying in general, just annoying when I'm trying to have serious discussions about anime and dead characters. And then I'm just like, it totally derails my train of thought. I love you. Okay, I would give story an 8.5. I would give characters a 9. Visuals an 8. Audio an 8. Enjoyment an 8.8. And gives us an overall 8.5. What would you guys give it as a score? I want to give this episode 10 out of 10 because it's a rare moment for me, and when a sad moment make me sad enough to turn everything into anger. Episode 8. Oh yeah, sorry. Michael gives it an 8 out of 10. Matty gives it a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that could really have made this episode a 9 or higher was just if what led to it was done a bit better. Because, like, oftentimes episodes can be even greater when it was built on a strong foundation. This one didn't have a very strong foundation, but it by itself did really well. So, you know, it had to kind of make up for other things. As far as I know, SMF and some other YouTubers tried to get Discord to remove them, but there's not really anything we can do. Sorry, since she has on a website which protects our content. We got a piece of that pie though. To me, a 9. I really like the visuals during the fairy tale. Oh yeah, that was really nice. I got so angry I can't finish my burger now. Yeah, it was just someone talking about that server and I just wanted to reply. Kind of want to delete the comment because the comment just tells more people that the server exists. And now I'm talking about it. Anyway. Does anyone else want cheesecake? No, I'm good. I don't want cheesecake. I'm in the mood for salty things tonight. The fairy tale visuals are slightly different to the manga. This episode made me want to buy the manga or light novels. Like, I want to invest my money in the show. That's how much I liked it. I had just put the vapor rub on my nose and then the fairy tale made me tear up. But I'm blaming the vapor rub. Yeah, that was pretty sad. And I hope there will be an arc where we kind of get to see her story in full and not just in a little fairy tale. You've asked that before. Is cheesecake a cake or a pie? I would say it's a cake because you can get baked cheesecake. Would definitely not ever call it a pie, but might call it a no-bake cheesecake, might call that a tart. But a real cheesecake gets baked in the oven, like a baked cheesecake. So to me, that's cake. But if you make a no-bake cheesecake just in the fridge, then it's a tart. But I would never call it a pie. A pie to me is a savory thing with crust. I know you can get apple pie though, I guess. That's the one type of other pie I know, but that's not really common. Maybe in some, I don't know. Yeah, cheesecake sounds better than cheese pie or cheese tart. Okay, but anyway, 8.5 for episode 8. I'm looking forward to the next episode next week. I watch it on Tuesdays. My stream starts around 8 p.m. South African Standard Time. Today I started at 8:30 though. We usually have some chill and chat at the beginning. Today went a little bit over an hour, but it's fine. So actually now I forgot. Not going to be streaming next week. So I'll be watching episode 9 and 10 on the 16th. And probably I'll ask Mike to edit those together. Or 2 separate videos. I don't know. No, 2 separate videos. We'll do 2 separate videos. But I'm going to watch them together on the 16th. Because next week I'm not recording. So the next time you see me, I will not be Milim. I will be, well, not Shion, because she's unreasonably big, but I will not be Milim anymore. No more flat jokes from Sotos, indeed. What? Mike is just, what? Let's just quickly see here. Slime Isekai Girls. Images. Okay, yeah, no. Wow, look at that picture of her. I will go from being this blondie to being this one. From that to that. Not as tan, obviously. Mulan is, yeah, she's pretty amazing. I like her. Open image in new tab. There we go. If you want to see it bigger. So, that to that. I was going to make tan jokes. Thanks, Kayla. Wow. They're so pretty. She's pretty, she's pretty, she's pretty. They are the prettiest. Which shows to me, yeah, I'm a boobs girl. I don't know what she's doing there. That's weird. Why are you child at the... She's probably not a child. It's like the Japanese girls that literally look... I've seen on TikTok these girls, they look 12. But then they put a little bit of makeup on and they can make themselves look older. But they're not 12. They're like 22. But still, it looks weird. From here, you know. Because she looks like she's 5. And I'm just the... Okay. You will go from Wendy to Lucy. But I wanted to make it relevant to the show. But that's only next time you see me. I will have to wear a special bra for like 6 weeks. So I obviously won't be able to actually have cleavage or anything. And I probably won't, especially not in the beginning, wear low cut tops and stuff, because I would be embarrassed. But I think people will definitely be able to see a difference. Probably. Even in a normal top. To be fair, the tan girl is the most pretty of all the girls. Both of these two. Yeah, I can't choose which one is prettier. I like her dress though. The purple dress. Outfit. Everything. Bye, Ray. Ah, that was funny. Nice meeting you. Okay, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.